Hey guys, welcome to my channel again. Honestly, I'm probably not talking to too many people right now. I'm still in the dungeons of YouTube. It's a new channel. I think I have a real good content that will help a lot of people. So please like, please subscribe. Get me out of a YouTube dungeon so at least people can see and watch videos that could potentially really help you toward financial stability. Today, we're going to talk about a painless, slight sacrifice way to really start building those steps toward financial stability. You know, Graham Stephan, he always talks about 401ks, investing in the stock market. Then you have Dave Ramsey talking about the baby steps to living debt-free. But that kind of reminds me, baby steps. What do you have to do before your baby starts to walk to first take those steps? You have to crawl. So we're really going to start out crawling, and then we'll build up to those baby steps, debt-free, maybe investing our money. But right now, if you work at a job that doesn't have a 401k, if you cannot have the money in the bank, if a bill came up or an emergency came up that was $500 to $1,000, if that would totally send you in a downward spiral financially, then I'm really talking to you guys. Now, the first step is the stimulus money, these checks, the income tax refunds. Those are the best ways to get ahead. That's how I personally got ahead, because I was part of living paycheck to paycheck, or even living beyond paycheck to paycheck. And I would like to, help you guys free yourself from that torture. And that's such a stressful life to live. I definitely remember it. Has not been that long. Dave Ramsey, he has his millions. Graham Stephan never really had to work. Being really poor, he just really hustled. Whereas I'm not that far removed from those days. I'm still trying to build wealth. I'm still trying to gain my financial independence. And saving those stimulus money, checks, and your income tax refunds, those are really a first step. Because you take those and they become part of your emergency plan throughout the year. So a family of, 3 probably will get anywhere from 2 to maybe 4,000 back on income tax. The stimulus money, if you're a family of 3, that's about $1,800. I would take 90 to 95% of that and just put it in the bank and forget about it. That is, of course, unless you're, behind on rent, you're about to be evicted, if some bills, you're past due and they're about to cut your power off. Don't do without in those aspects, but still take a huge chunk of that money and put it in the bank account and forget about it. Do a separate account so it's not intermingled with your everyday checking. That's going to be your emergency fund. That will help you. Let's say in March you have a blowout, a flat tire, and need a new tire. Instead of having to really hurt your finances right then, you will have that in the bank that you can go to and recover that tire. It is not meant to go out and buy a new phone. It's not meant to go out and get a new outfit. It's really for emergencies. Your washer and dryer goes out. You have a plumbing emergency. Mechanical failures with your automobiles. Maybe you're out of work due to sickness, and you need to supplement your paycheck. You can supplement it with that emergency fund. This will keep you from having to go to a high interest rate loan, payday loan places. You don't have to sell anything that's valuable to you to just get by. And just that peace of mind will really help. At the end of a year, if you have some left, you leave it in there and you start over. And before you know it, you have a nice emergency fund, and you can then, maybe with 30 year, take that same tax refund. Hopefully there's no need for stimulus checks in 3 years. Hopefully we'll be past this pandemic and hard times. But then you can take that tax refund and put it in actual savings toward, a big purchase or in retirement. So in closing, to get away from living payday to payday, sometimes you just have to take a chunk of money and put it away and forget about it. And you don't come across those chunks of money very often, and definitely not easily. So, tax refunds is the easiest way, and during this time with stimulus checks, that's the second easiest way. Again, don't put half. I would put 90 to 95%, as long as you're not, in dire need of paying a bill that's about to get you evicted or a power cut off. And that is our first step. Again, please like and subscribe so I can get out of this YouTube dungeon. I'm still planning on upgrading my equipment. This is just off of my cell phone in a spare bedroom. And I really want to help you guys out. I've been there. I'm just a high school teacher who's started a couple of side hustles. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm only here to help you guys gain financial independence and start living more stress-free. Thanks, guys, and talk to you next time on a next, real quick, nearly forgot, but next topic will be pain-free. It's another step. There's going to be some steps that are going to be kind of painful, but these first two won't be. So work with me, press that like button, subscribe, and have an awesome day, guys.